My name is Minerva, and today I'm going to straighten Miss Deborah's hair using a flat iron and curling her ends. So if you yet don't feel comfortable using a flat iron and curling somebody's hair or your own hair, this is going to be a great video for you to get started, and it's beginner friendly. Let's get started. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to part Miss Deborah's hair from the middle up to her crown using a radial subsection, ear to ear. And what I have done already, I've added a little bit of super skinny serum in her hair, and I've added a little bit of heat protectant as well. So you want some of those two things. It depends on the texture of the hair, on the density of the hair as well. And make sure that your flat iron's at a good setting. If you're a little bit second guessing yourself, what I would do is start low, working your way up on the heat temperature for your flat iron. So you want to consider all the options of, is her hair highlighted? Does she have chemicals on her hair? What has she done to her hair? Because you don't want to bump that heat up too much where then it's going to cause breakage or it's just going to snap and break. So I already did my consultation with Miss Deborah. She's got virgin hair and she's never done any color. And let's get started. All right. So this is the point where you would ask your customer, so do you want your hair parted to the side or the middle? And Miss Deborah, before we started, already mentioned that she wants her hair parted in the middle, and I think that's a great way to go. The middle part always looks good no matter what. All right. And now, right now, I'm doing my radial subsection. And what I'm going to do, depending on the density of her hair, and how curly her hair is or not. For Miss Deborah, I'm going to use about 1/2 inch subsection. Now, if she had wavy or much curlier hair, you would take much thinner subsections. So again, I have already added my products on her. If you wanted to, you can add even a little bit more. The ends is usually the area you want to focus on anyway. So her hair is already prepared. And at this point, you're going to want to tell your customer to tilt her head down. This is going to make it to where you can get into the bottom a little bit better. You want to make sure you're comfortable and you can see what you're doing. All right. So let's begin. So what I like to do first is, if the hair was much curlier, you would bring it out at a 90, right? Miss Deborah here has pretty straight hair. I don't think we're gonna struggle much. I'm just gonna bring it out at a 90. And then I like to use my bone comb. And once I hit that mid shaft, I start turning that flat iron towards me. And that just gives her a beautiful curl. And you can alternate in, out, but I think for Miss Deborah, let's see, I think I'm just gonna continue doing like one side. This way it's easier for you guys to also see what I'm doing. And using your comb makes it much easier to not burn yourself or your fingers or anything like that. So again, I'm using another good subsection, 1/2 inch subsection. And you can take, bigger subsections if you'd like. Otherwise, I would say about a good inch of a width of a subsection. That's what I am taking. So it's whatever you can hold within your flat iron. I can probably make them thicker, but I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that I'm focused and every subsection is looking good. So see, technically, if she wanted bigger waves, I could probably take all of this, but I'm just going to divide it into 2 subsections. And if you keep the same consistency, then they will all come out to be pretty even, pretty nice. Again, I'm gonna bring this down, and she's already been prepared with super skinny serum and some heat protectant. And I'm going to start off to this side, working my way forward. And once I hit that mid shaft, what I'm doing is I'm twisting towards me. So again, I'm bringing it out to a 90, and now I'm going to turn that flat iron towards me, up and towards me, and just bring it down. So you're doing this motion and bringing it down. So, and you're bringing it down. Same thing. And it's just repetitive motion, right? If you feel like, I'm not too good with it, then practice on a friend, practice on a sister, somebody, anyone that has long hair, right? And the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. So, you know, it takes practice. Anything that has to do with hair really takes practice, right? Not everyone has the same hair texture, the same density. All right. So remember, if you have not yet, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. All right. So now, this is a little bit of a thinner subsection, but I'll just go ahead and divide it into two. And it's just pretty repetitive motion, right? It's going to maybe be a little bit difficult in the beginning, but you can do it. And she's gonna look so good at the end of this video. I'm continuing to curl, and I'm using this motion up towards me and down. So out at a 90, mid shaft, start twisting up towards you and down. Pretty nice. And this is what we're left with. I like how she looks, and you have the option to leave her the way she is or comb her out, whatever you guys prefer. But these are her curls right here. And it's all been done with a flat iron. Thank you for watching.